Hi, I'm Dr. Evelyn from Petsadena Animal Hospital. I'm here today with Lily from my dog spot, who's here to answer some questions that we commonly get as veterinarians about dog behavior.
I'm Lily from my dog spot. I do behavior consulting and some basic training, and I'm here to chat with Dr. Evelyn about behavior issues.
Because I also get a lot of like, oh, this dog's dominant, so I'm going to pay attention to this one and ignore the other ones. And like, it's just like a lot of the stuff that I learned this stuff when I was like before vet school.
Right.
Like, it's so old and people are still doing it. So
There are something, and it's so interesting because I think because I work so solely in an environment where that is just, it was debunked so long ago. When I hear things like that, I'm surprised they still exist. But you're right, they do.
It's been perpetuated for a long time. Now that we have more information, now that we do a lot, there's more, reducing fear and anxiety in the practice. Now that there's more information about their behavior and their, our understanding of how they react to us, it's completely evident that what we were doing before was wrong, and that we're adding to the stress and the anxiety. It always makes me sad, but it's always the time to educate. So even though that those methods are still out there, the idea of being able to say, hey, I realize you were trained this way, I realize this is what we used to do, we're no longer doing that anymore because we know better and because we have better techniques.
Right, and that's exactly it. It's just about education. It's just about teaching people that dogs can communicate, and they're not objects, or animals are just not objects. They actually have an entire language. They're so similar to us, or children, even more so. And that we just need to learn how to read them or speak their language. It's just so, it boils down to just exactly that, learning how to speak their language. When I teach my clients how to read their dogs by understanding their body language, by understanding what it is that they are saying, it's eye-opening. You just see the light go on in people's eyes. They're just like, I had no idea my dog was telling me all these incredible things. And their relationship with their dog changes just like that. And and it's beautiful to see because people just, a whole world opens up for them.
Absolutely, because when they felt they couldn't communicate, or they were communicating but it was incorrectly, and now all of a sudden they can actually understand each other in a different way. Absolutely.
We were just projecting.
Anthropomorphizing. Yeah, we were, and so that led us to believe we knew how to communicate, but we really weren't. Yeah. And so at the end of the day, now that we have this information, now we can actually do that in a way that's actually pleasant for both of us. So it doesn't have to be, oh, I'm the owner and I'm the master, and you're the one that's gonna respond to me. It's like, no, we get them to do what they want to do for us, which is they want to please us anyway. Which is funny because at the end of the day, that is one of the characteristics of dogs. They're a little different than cats. Which I do think they want to please you, but they're a little more in themselves.
I so often have clients come to me and they're like, my dog is pulling on leash. He's being alpha, he's pulling on leash. And I'm not understanding how your dog is being alpha by pulling on leash. He's simply sniffing the environment. Firstly, your dog walks a lot faster than you because he has 4 legs. Secondly, your dog's world is governed by his nose, right? So he lives in a completely different world. When the moment he hits the street, his entire world is governed by this scent. So of course that's what he wants to do, is just sniff, 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 sniff. How does that make your dog try and be in control of you? There's nothing about control in that environment or that situation. And so just trying to explain, once you've explained that to someone, suddenly it makes sense. It's just about understanding your dog's nature